And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Start the game. Number 28 back to return.
Good distance. From the 6-yard line. Ready to go on offense for the first time. Success as both an assistant and head coach. He was the NFC Coach of the Year in 1994 at Chicago and earned 2 Super Bowl rings when he was with the Cowboys in the early 90s as their defensive coordinator. Good gain there and a first down. It's the St. Louis head coach Mike Martz, whose teams are known for executing with precise timing, favoring the hot hands on the field. If one player is having a big game, you can expect Martz to get that player the ball in several different ways. Right on the mark there to move the chains. And the quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Fires it out to the right. John, I don't know how this
would have been an interception.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 49. The backs are lined up in an eye. Hand off to the tailback. A yard. Mavens line up in the shotgun. Feeder gets set. He's looking. Gets the pass off.
See, a defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
McDonald is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. Let's see how.
I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there or this guy will just tear you apart.
Pressure coming. Surveying the field. With the throw, he has it. The 40. Big time play by Edwards.
You talk about making it look easy.
Back lines up with 2 backs behind him. Only a yard by the halfback. The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Great fake with the pass.
He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Looking for an option. Unleashes the deep ball. Perfect. They'll go from the I formation.
Get in there.
Hand off to the tailback. Kept it on the ground, picks up a striking distance here. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Warner gets set. Pressure, looking downfield, rolling out to his left, to the end zone, behind him.
Because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running play. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
And it's on its way, and the kicker got all of that one. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 28 back to return.
Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. He can't wrap him up. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. The defense will try to force 1st and 10 here. Fiedler sets up, cuts it away. The man back. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. They need 7. Drops back, throwing. Turns and makes the catch.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. He has some room. Missed tackle. Clears the defender. So they pick up a 1st down and a 11 here. St. Louis comes out in their nickel package. Keeps his feet moving. 4-yard gain.
And 6. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Set.
Under pressure. Throws it. Hits him in stride. And he's stopped at the 7.
They're going to be picking up some points.
Drop. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Out of the shotgun. Looking for an option. Plenty of time. Throwing. Picked off in the end zone. Big play there. Coming away with the interception. Now it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Surveying the field. Throws it. This one. Ball. Runs him over. Good gain of about. Miami presses its secondary up to be better prepared to stop the run. Warner sets up. Fall. Setting up play action. Looking downfield. Throwing. He was
Track's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Vendetta is back to punt. Here's the punt. Could be a good return here. And he's ridden.
But before he could do anything with it.
Drops back to pass on 1st down. Give it to the halfback. The information. 7 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Flings it to the outside. And he makes the grab. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always...
The Rams come out in a nickel package. Looking for an option. Throwing. He finds his man.
Now this is going.
St. Louis comes out in their nickel package.
Give it all you got.
Feeder sets up. Pressure. Lobs one into the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
The kick is up, and he picks on the extra point. Big-time drive there.
Their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 3. The 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. To the air on 1st down. Looking for an option. Releases the deep ball.
While also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back the pass.
Closing in. Looking downfield. The long pass over the middle. He has the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rams. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. I just showed.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good in the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance from the 4. Here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. Tucks it away. Great fake. Throwing. The field. Williams, the deep pass. To the halfback, and he's
battle in the trenches on that play. They just can't seem to get any consistency.
Feeder gets set. Under pressure, he surveys the field, gets the pass off, and it's intercepted. After the interception, now it's 1st and 10. Ball. Just about 7 yards, and then maybe 3. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Rams line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Looking for a receiver. Scrambling around. It's on the ground. Saya hauls him down behind the fumble now. It's 1st and 10. Hand it off. Here's an opening. At the 30.
Here's the thing. Well,
Lines up in the nickel. Williams setting up play action. Surveying the field. Going for 6. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off.
Bring the pain. Get in there.
Drops back. Throws to the end zone. Great pass. Touchdown, Miami.
finding your way through the coverage, getting open, and making the catch.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. To be wondering what went wrong and what they'll do to avoid it happening again.
Anytime you have a chance to score points, you got to take it. The defense just couldn't get it together out there. They moved the ball down the field very easily. That was a good job by the offense.
Ball at their own 10. Miami comes out in their nickel package, surveying the field, throwing. He's there for the catch. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rams. And Kirtland has now thrown. They'll get set. So let's pick up the action. The kick is up. The point after is
For a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Wilkins is just about ready to kick this one away. It's on its way. From the 2-yard line. They'll head back onto the field. They'll go from the I formation. Fever gets set. Big opening. The 30.
You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitz.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Pressure with the pass. Incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they try here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a 3rd down situation. Drops back, closing in, gets the pass off, nearly intercepted. John. Stepping up, looking for the deep pass down the right side. In time. McDonald sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 32-yard line. A nice return there. They give it to the halfback. Fault. Couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Under pressure, looking for an option. Quarterback goes the wrong way.
Roll to the outside, but you never, ever, ever go backwards. Hey, if the coach has confidence in his quarterback, he'll probably throw for it. If he looks at the big picture and sees what could go wrong, he may just run it and send.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 33-yard line. Feeder gets set. Hand off to the tailback. There he goes. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Dolphins. And so with a trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Yeah, that guy just turned on the jets and outran everybody on the field.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. And Madden will be kicking off.
The home team is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8. The defense. Miami comes out in their nickel pack. Looking for a receiver with the throw. Tackle at the 49. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
3-yard gain on the play.
You got him. Eagle left. Set.
Ball. Great fake. Surveying the field. Got it on 10 to go. Ball on their own 49. Warner sets up. Dropping back. Looking downfield. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. Good. It's now 1st and 10. Williams couldn't even get.
They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Miami will call a time. Get the call again, and he's tackled behind the line by Thomas. Good one here as the first half turns to. Mata in to kick this one off.
The home team will be kicking off to start the second half. Number 82.
Good distance. From the 5. The 30. The 40. The 50. The 40 has room. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, St. Louis. He did a great job of taking that return all the way for the touchdown.
Kaboom! That guy was gone. He just waited for the opportunity, saw it, and he took it.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. This has been a great game.
What a great game so far. Only one score separates them, and there's still plenty of time left.
Special teams plays are sometimes overlooked, but not there. A kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, special teams play can swing momentum in a heartbeat. A kickoff return, a blocked field goal, all that stuff can sure change the entire tone of a game with just one play.
Ball on their own 31. Handed off to the back. 5-yard pickup on
in this one. Despite the play of his defense, he thinks that they're underachieving. And he told me that's partially due to a lack of focus. Look for much more inspired play from the defense in the second half as they
Down the field.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. St. Louis comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. The rush was on, but it's a nice game.
Incentive. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Hand off to the tailback. He's on the run. He's inside the 10. Touchdown. In for his second rushing touchdown today. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Penalty marker down on the field. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 2-yard line. Their last drive ended with their own 18. Press coverage on the outside. Going to the air on first down. Looking for a receiver. Throw. Almost
Bring it in.
to come out of the nickel. And you get to the late handle. Decent game, about 4. Ball on their own 21. Nickelback in this time. Dropping back, looking downfield, throwing, and it's complete. Long after the sack. Miami comes out in their nickel pack. Ball. A 5-yard pickup. Picked off. John, the offensive strategy following the interception.
90 ball.
Williams lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Handed off to the back with only one back behind him. Fiedler sets up. Drops back. Pressure coming. Pulls. Gain of. Warner gets set. Pressure. Looking for a receiver. He tucks it away. Setting the field. With the pass. Drops the interception. Thought he had something deep. Jeff Wilkins will come in and the ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line, making this a 56-yard attempt. The kick is up. Not quite far enough. And closing in. And I'm sure is the deep back. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 3rd, throwing. And this pass is completed. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Into the open field. He's finally brought down. Warner sets up. Under pressure. He's looking. Rolling out to first and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Set. Snake eyes.
Again, he'll get the call. Only a yard by the halfback. Split backs this time. Pressure coming. Looking for an option. With the throw. Perfect throw. A lot of room to work with. And he'll take it out of bounds. And he's brought down. Fall. Touchdown, St. Louis.
Now this is points on the board.
Wilkins comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Down the field, they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Missed tackle. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job.
10 here. Ball on their own 23. Pressure. Looking downfield. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. It's line up in the shotgun.
Set.
Dropping back. Looking for an option. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 23. St. Louis looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Looking long down the right side of the field. He made the catch. Dumps the ball.
That's something up.
St. Louis comes out in their nickel package.
Set.
Williams. 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. 6th play of this drive. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Picked off. This defense having a great day today. Their 3rd interception of the game. Interception now. It's 1st and 10. Warner gets set. Gives the ball off. Fakes the handoff. Rolling out to his right. With the throw. Then
Ralph. Get the ball. Set.
drops back. Ball. The corners move up to play this one tight. The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. Say so they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 32. He had some room but couldn't get that one.
Bring the pay.
Gives the ball off. Breaks the tackle. The defense. Going to the air on 1st down. He surveys the field, launching the pass deep down the right side. 2nd-yard line. Fever gets set. Hand it off again.
I'll tell you, this defense.
Hand it off. Runs over the tackle. He's not. The Rams come out in a nickel package. He's looking. Gets the pass off. Almost got it. Up top.
In regulation. If they run, they're just getting closer for the field goal. But if they pass, I'm guessing they want his players lose yardage.
So they dug themselves into a hole here. A long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 29-yard line. Closing in. Throwing. Nice adjustment.
They don't want to do anything to hurt their chance at a field goal, but you know this quarterback's thinking touchdown.
He's taken down. They give it to the halfback. Gain of a... And this is the 10th play of this drive. Under pressure, throwing a strike to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. He flips it in there for the touchdown.
That's just a quick move by the receiver and a pass that was right on target from the quarterback.
That's another touchdown pass, giving him 3 for the day. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. More points on the board, John.
Like the old West down there.
Madden comes in to kick off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4. Slips the tackle. Fumble. Loose ball. The Dolphins scoop it up. And following the fumble. Fever sets up. They give it to the halfback. Gets open. Runs him over. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami.
Now take a look at this. They've got a shot at it, but he was so strong and powerful, he just busted right through the tackle. And he kept going all the way to the end zone. That's a heck of a run.
Williams is our horse trailer player of the game. The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and there's a flag on the play. The extra point attempt is good.
Offsides. Good defense. Penalty is declined. The kick is good.
The kickoff team lines up. Nice distance. from the 7-yard line. 6.
Get in there, line.
Short ones, the medium ones, the long ones. This guy can do it all. Now, he'll struggle with his consistency every now and then, but they sure could do a heck of a lot worse at this quarterback position.
Looking long down the right side.
Back off, DBs.
Miami comes out in their nickel package. Bolger directing traffic.
Sideline, D.
He'll pass on first down. Pressure coming, looking for an option with the throw. He's at the 20. And he's ridden out at the 11.
Stay active.
Ball. They'll go with a play fake. He's looking. They reach them just.
Stats if they put this one in for the score.
The ball.
5th play of this drive. Dropping back, looking for a receiver. Goes to the end zone.
Here comes the heat.
Drops back. Looking downfield. Fires to the end zone. Incomplete. And the clock runs out. The final score is Miami 42, St. Louis 31.